It's the Biggest Fail Awards, where we celebrate the absolute biggest failures of the year.
And the winner of the biggest craft disaster is Vivian!
And I actually learned a ton about making a giraffe, even though this clearly doesn't look like one.
It doesn't. It really doesn't.
Now for our biggest award of the night, watching your kid fail and not intervening. The nominees are Mom, who let Stella do a terrible job wrapping a gift. Dad, who watched Miles tie a tie for 6 minutes. Mom, who ate a total of 64 under and overcooked pancakes while we perfected our cooking techniques. And the winner is Dad!
Oh, I have so many people to thank. I totally screwed that up!
It stinks to see our kids fail. It is so much more fun to see them succeed. But seeing failures as opportunities to grow makes kids more willing to try new things and discover their world. Unfortunately, failure isn't always framed as an opportunity. So kids learn pretty early on that succeeding is good and failure is not so good. How can we help kids and ourselves manage and even celebrate failure? First, we can step aside, and when we do, a few things can happen. Surprise! They may end up succeeding. They can learn that, at least for today, what they're trying is too challenging, and that helps them learn to find their own limits. Or they'll learn how to tolerate failure and frustration, two inevitable parts of life. Sometimes we do need to step in, especially if things are looking unsafe. If we do need to step in, you can offer things like teamwork or ways to make the task safer without taking over or shutting down the effort entirely. Disappointment is inevitable, so it's important to teach kids how to manage the emotions around disappointment, how to move through it and come out wiser. As a first step, you can start by calmly validating the sadness and frustration that comes with disappointment. You can say things like, "Ooh, I see you're disappointed that your drawing didn't come out the way you want. I know how that feels." When kids are ready to try again, reflect on what they may have learned by asking things like, "What happened the last time you tried?" Or "What could you try differently this time?" Whenever you try something and it doesn't work out, show kids how you feel and how you're working through it. Even if we struggle to let our kids fail, we can show them how it's done. When we celebrate the process rather than the final product, we show kids that we value effort and experience. We can say things like, "Wow, you worked really hard on that," or "What a clever approach you took to that problem." Finally, as you help your kids learn to navigate failure, give yourself the chance to not always nail it. Watching our kids struggle is hard. Start small, give yourself grace, and celebrate your efforts too. Today, what they're trying manage for things like teamwork or okay, this is it. This is the time. Grace. And I can't believe it.
And celebrate your own
And
efforts.
celebrate your own efforts! I know failure is good and all, but it's 42 degrees and I would like to fail a little less.